Hey kids, you're about to listen to a comedy podcast. That means none of this is medical advice. If you need medical advice or medical care, please contact your doctor.
Welcome to the
Koala Cola
Christmas special featuring Doc.
Crampy Koala.
Brought to you by
Koala Cola
introducing your host, Dr.
Crampy Koala. Hello, and welcome to a very special holiday presentation of the Koala Cola Podcast Network. My name is Crampy Koala, and I am the Koala Cola mascot and your host for this exclusive event of the season. We have so many great guests coming up today. Our first guests are the disgraced doctor and host of the Jock podcast, along with his producer, who is working tirelessly to save the podcast from its impending cancellation by the Koala Cola Podcast Network. And then after that snooze fest, we have a special guest coming from where it's very cold. Now, before we move on, I would just like to remind everyone to go ahead and put on their name brand Koala Cola headgear, so that your brain can properly tune in to the messaging that we have for you. And speaking of fun messages, I know that you are all waiting for me to say it. Koala Cola. It tastes just like Down Under. Now, who's ready to meet our first guest? That's right, we have the man himself, Producer Cameron.
Hi, Crampy. It's good to see you, man. It's been a while. Been a minute.
Good, so great to see you. And we also have the doctor who lacks the fodder. That's here he is, Dr. Lennon Smith.
Yeah, we do have Dr. London. Come on. He's kind of sulking.
Yeah, no, I'm here too. The doctor who lacks the fodder. It's a loose rhyme. It seems like it's just enough of a rhyme to hurt, but not enough to be a rhyme.
Very slanted rhyme. Very much of a stretch. But who are we to say? We're not songwriters. We're not rhymists.
Yeah, and we're certainly not, the hosts. But I guess since
probably shouldn't be on a show criticizing the host immediately when you've been sort of blacklisted, Dr. London, and we're here for damage control.
Okay. Do you want me to? So yeah, we've had some criticism. We've, and there's a reason why sort of we have been staying away from this whole Koala Cola Podcast Network, any mention of it, for a while. One thing I want to say before we get into it is my personal life is different from my professional life.
Yes.
I can.
Yes.
I'll give you advice, and sometimes I don't follow the same advice. Because I'm a human, I'm a person, and I have my own life. Like I separate the two. So
go ahead.
So when I went to that concert, and you were there too.
Oh no, I was there.
Yeah.
I saw everything.
Yeah.
I smelt everything too.
And even before going on here, I didn't know that it was a crime in that part of the world.
Nope.
To do
in Canada.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever foreign country. Yeah, I don't keep track. They hand me the ticket and I go. So, but we went to this concert in Canada. I got pretty excited, and and this is once again my personal life.
Yes,
I had an explosion of things in my body because someone had me a pill.
Yeah,
and I took it, and
wow,
just the floor was what I did wasn't the problem. It was the cleaning. I still maintain the cleaning staff should have intervened faster. A lot of me was evacuated onto the ground, and it's a concert. Everyone was pretty hyped and jumping and moshing, and the floor became sort of slippery, and a lot of people.
How many people tripped and hurt their bottoms, Dr. London? How many?
48,000 people tripped, hurt their bottoms.
Yeah.
And
because you expelled so much fluid because you took a mystery pill that you shouldn't have taken.
No, yeah.
And so, again, Dr. London, they have us on the show as guests, and you immediately start sort of blaming the cleaning staff.
And I get that even hearing this, you might think, well, first of all, how hydrated must I have been for enough fluid to spread the volume, just that much fluid in my body, no matter what the fluid is,
sure,
to cause 48,000 people to fall and hurt their bottoms. But I'll say the first 13,000 were direct results, and the rest were kind of reactionary and people falling, grabbing someone on their way down, tripping, falling over each other.
Yeah.
Like
A domino effect is, yeah. And almost everyone in the crowd was on someone else's shoulders.
Yeah.
So it was really only more like the space of 24,000 people rather than 48.
yes. And so you understand why it's, to cancel me over this, like I don't think it was fair. I didn't mean for...
Dr. London, this is just a terrible apology again. You can't immediately start saying this is not... Just say you were sorry for taking the mystery pill.
Well, that was on my personal time. So I'm sorry that everyone seems to feel bad about...
You're a celebrity doctor, Dr. London. This is no longer just you're a doctor sometimes, and sometimes you're just fun drug-taking London.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a vitamin. So the guy said it was a multivitamin.
A mystery pill that made you expel enough fluids to knock down 48,000 people. Doesn't matter what it is, Dr. London.
Yeah, well, it was a vitamin I don't know about is what I'm figuring out. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, a lot of people have been sort of, I guess, calling me up personally to tell me off for it. And I'm just, why do we target just me? There's, I don't know, like, I'm sorry.
Gosh, just not
Okay.
just again. This is just the worst cancellation apology I could have ever imagined. This is so much worse than I planned for.
Well, did you perceive anything different about what happened?
No, I mean I think we told it very straight. There's no confusion. You took a pill that was a mystery to you because a stranger said it's a vitamin apparently at this concert. And then you expelled so much fluid that it knocked everyone over. This is there's no confusion.
So I guess we're good for the medical lesson. Is that because I apologized? I'm sorry if they feel like I did something.
Just hitting the bingo of terrible cancellation apologies. Crampy, thank you so much for having us on. You're a fan of Dr. London, right? I mean, can you sort of see his side a little bit?
I brought him on as a favor, and that's all that I'm gonna do. Okay, so he's trying to keep his distance.
You're not going to say anything else about it at all?
It's not my place.
Crampy, we have all jet skied together. All of us, all three of us.
Yeah, as a pyramid.
When that seal nipped at your toe, who pulled you away and saved your life and said, I've always got your back, Crampy? Who did that? It was Dr. London.
It was me. And
now you turn your back on him when he needs the support. Crampy, I'm sort of ashamed, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to our Christmas episode.
Yeah, this is, no, it's going super well. And I feel like, well, now that we got my apology out of the way, we can actually focus on the fun stuff, right? Like, we're doing great. So,
Dr. London has been uncanceled. Crampy, thank you for having us on the Crampy special show. No, but let's do what the fans want Dr. London to do, right? This is sort of what we figured like would help your brand, Dr. London. Like, people like the medical
people love
lesson.
the medical
so
lesson.
Just do more of that. It'll hopefully let this negative press cycle just kind of go on through and fade out. So let's do it. Medical lesson. Just go ahead.
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm ready. And I know all of you fans out there are ready. Okay. So now for today's medical topic, functional non-ulcer dyspepsia. So listen.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
So this non-ulcer dyspepsia is epigastric pain that has no identified etiology. So this non-ulcer dyspepsia can only be diagnosed after endoscopy, and the pain of non-ulcer dyspepsia can be identical to gastritis, peptic ulcer disease, gastric cancer, or reflux disease.
Wow, that's awesome. You're great at telling this story, Dr. London.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Well, it really sounds like the guy standing outside the studio listening to this is just really supporting you, Dr. London, because you've been uncanceled and you're a good celebrity doctor.
And
That's friends with Crampy, best friends.
Well,
so non-ulcer dyspepsia is the most common cause of epigastric pain. Treatment is as follows. In patients under 60 years old, you'll treat empirically with anti-secretory therapy, such as PPIs, and you'll scope only if symptoms don't resolve. In patients over 60 years old, endoscopy is definitively indicated to exclude cancer, particularly if alarm symptoms are present.
No way. I didn't know that. Thanks for teaching me that, Dr. London. I had no idea. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and please, if you just close the door. We don't need to have all that.
Oh no, it gets hot if the door's closed, so I'm just gonna keep it cracked a little bit.
Okay. So the alarm symptoms can be things like dysphagia, weight loss, or anemia, or you can also do the endoscopy if the PPIs fail to control the symptoms. Anyway, I know that's what you're all sort of here for.
Wow, that was so awesome. You're so good at that, Dr. London. Woo, we're so glad.
Yeah.
Wow, it really sounds like everyone supports your comeback, Dr. London, and everything is good from here on out, right? Crampy, right?
well, let's see. What delightful guests! I learned a lot.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You learned a lot. You learned a lot about medicine, which is what Dr. London does.
About why their podcast may be on the chopping block when contract renewal time arrives.
Well, I don't know if
Okay, that's interesting.
that's a funny take that you have there. So no, for us, the contract I thought was for a few years. Like it was a handshake thing, but it was like we're here for a while. Like we aren't gonna be like sure you jokingly canceled me, and then you're gonna jokingly cancel the podcast. But like obviously we're
Dr. London, I didn't. Sorry, Crampy. I'm going to talk to Dr. London for a second. Dr. London, I didn't actually do the handshake on that deal. I actually did the too slow.
Yeah, you told me.
Move.
Okay, you told me you were rehearsing all of the handshakes, and you were going to get the right one for this.
Yeah, and I thought the best one would be the too slow.
And then you comb your hair thing.
Move. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
And so, from a legal standpoint, I don't know if we are good for a few years.
Because your hair looked really good on that side after that encounter.
That's because I did it, to all 7 of the executives.
Yeah. And, okay, so this is not a guarantee. We could be,
We might get dropped from the Koala Cola podcasting network, which is the network we're on.
Yeah, okay.
So we got to play our cards right.
Well,
here.
I guess, so this Koala Cola headgear is kind of uncomfortable. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's, and are the needles supposed to go in that deep?
Yep, that's standard issue.
Why does it make that noise? I feel like having this loud beeping noise sort of does it gives me the opposite effect of being able to hear Dr. London clearly.
Oh, it's not to hear Dr. London. It's to hear the messages we have.
And that's just the loud beep. So it's just I guess just my brain is processing that loud beep.
Maybe it's one of those I don't want to say subliminal because that's not necessarily legal, but a sort of undercurrent kind of sound.
Right, under the radar liminal.
Yeah, under the radar liminal. So, okay, so I guess, I'm feeling good about how that went. I feel pretty good about this.
I'm pretty good. Crampy, do you want to just sort of move on to your next segment? Or do you want us to hang around? Do you want us to leave, or what are we doing?
You can stay, but we do have another guest. In fact, is there a cold front coming in? Because here's someone who only shows up when the snow is falling down. Put your hands together for Flossy.
So, I'm sorry, Crampy, to interrupt here. It looks Is it a pile of snow? Is that?
Yeah, it's like there was like this huge gust of wind that opened the door that was cracked a little bit that guy was standing behind, and it blew in a huge sort of pile of snow.
Yeah. Do we
Because
need to?
if the guest is just snow, I feel like it might put Dr. London in a bad light and might affect sort of the whole purpose of why we're here.
I don't want anything to. I feel like I've handled this all well so far.
Nope.
But once again, it's this whole. I don't want to be canceled. I don't want the show to be canceled. It's
See what I mean? So if it's just a pile of inanimate snow and it's just going to be Dr. London talking more, he's just going to get himself into more trouble.
Hey, you guys need a hat?
Yeah. Is that hat for the guest or is that for me? Is that for?
I don't know. Yeah, who is the hat guy?
Yeah, I'm the hat guy.
Okay. Well,
Oh, okay. You're just the hat guy. Okay, I was just saying that because that's all we knew you as, but that is
That's
all
my
you
job.
are. Is you're just the hat
Yeah,
guy.
you need a hat?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take the hat.
well, I think
Can I
it's
get-
only polite if the guest gets the hat. I'm sorry, but
All right.
yeah. Okay. So I guess on the pile of snow there. Oh.
Happy birthday!
Oh.
Wow, those are my first words.
Whoa.
Happy birthday!
This
Hey.
pile of snow is talking, Dr. London.
Yeah.
Crampy,
That's
this
weird.
is the guest you invited?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Okay, don't get defensive about it.
I don't know. I just hello pile of snow. Are you a snowman?
Are you snow?
I don't know what any of that is,
Snow?
but I'm all living and stuff.
Okay.
Wow, what a great thing to happen for someone so wonderful and amazing like myself. Happy birthday!
Oh wow. So
Okay.
you don't know anything and have no idea what's going on, but you do know that you are wonderful. That's
And also that it's someone's
kind of
birthday.
arrogant.
Well, so Cramp.
It's my birthday, you jag off!
Okay.
Oh, sorry,
So-
fan. I wasn't trying to get in your grill. What? Okay, who are?
Well,
Can you tell us anything
well,
at all?
Crampy already said. You're Flossy. That's your name.
I guess so.
So is that
Do
like
children name themselves?
okay,
I
so
mean,
you're a
I
child.
did. Yeah.
Are you my dad's?
No. Okay, it sounds like.
Oh no!
This is a
I
whole-
think the snowman is imprinting on us
Okay, this is Well, I didn't.
like a duckling, and I don't want to say snowman
I
either
also
because
don't.
it's more like a snow
Pile.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big just pile with like a weird head on it.
Whew, what kind of climate is this? Whew, it's a little
kinda
warm in
warm.
here.
Yeah. No, it's because we.
Yeah, well, we're inside. The
Yeah.
climate, I feel like, is not super relevant.
So it's. Yeah.
Honestly, it's just
It is
there's
cold outside.
outside.
Yeah.
There's outside where cold lives, and you are away from there.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, well, no,
How can I get to Dealey Plaza?
You'd have to.
Well,
I guess let me pull up on maps.
Oh, I'm losing some of my snow. Are there any liberal tears around here we can freeze?
Oh boy.
okay, Flossy. Let's backtrack here a second. So, okay, you have no concept of who you are at all? Is that correct?
My name is Flossie, and it's my birthday.
Okay.
And that's the only information you have. I mean, you have this just sort of natural urge to get to Dealey Plaza and to clean up liberal tears.
Well, that's where JFK is, right?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's where JFK was shot, and where a certain subset of people say that JFK Jr. is going to come back to life.
And as of this recording, it could have happened by now. I can't. I'm not sure.
It's impossible to say, except for, wait a second, Dr. London, is this the fulfilling the QAnon prophecy of JFK Jr. coming back. Is Flossie maybe JFK Jr.?
JFK Jr. I get it's you know.
Do you guys want to come with me? Because where we go one, we go all.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
Flossie definitely seems to, even if Flossie is not self-aware enough to know that he's JFK Jr., I think there's a good chance.
Okay. So this is all kind of a lot. So I guess Flossie, would you prefer for us to call you Flossie or to call you JFK Jr.? I guess is one question going forward.
You're my dad.
Okay.
So that part has still stuck. So the imprinting thing. So okay, I guess we're his dad, so we can kind of just do whatever we want, right?
Well, no, that creates a responsibility on us. So I guess okay. So what brought you here? Like, so there was a pile of snow that came into the studio, and then a hat was delivered by the hat guy.
I like this hat. It's got 2 horns and a gold dome. This is nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that was the goofy hat.
I've realized just now the goofy hat is the QAnon shaman hat, Dr. London.
Well, sorry. I guess we should clear. It's not the goofy from a certain large company's sort of animated and mascot series. It's not an extremely goofy hat, I guess is what I'm getting at.
This is more of the hat from the Goofy movie, the Disney movie.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Also worn
same.
by the QAnon shaman.
Less
the
famously.
insurrection. Flossie, what? Okay, so what are you feeling now? Let's ignore your urges to go to Dealey Plaza. Ignore your urges just for right now. We'll go later. Okay, we're your dads, so we'll just drive you there after this. But I want to hear more from you, Flossie. What are you here to do? What do you want to do besides the Dealey Plaza stuff?
Well, there is a pizza place that I know of, and in the basement are unspeakable things. We should go there.
Well, okay. This is.
Do you guys have guns?
Yeah.
Let me. Give myself a pat. No, don't have any on me.
Oh, here you go. I have an
Thanks.
extra. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good. Yeah, we're strapped.
Let's go.
So
No,
let's.
we're gonna stay here for a little bit, okay? Flossie, as your dads, we're gonna command you to just hang out for the next few minutes. Then we'll go to the pizza place.
I'm beginning to worry that my dads are a part of the liberal agenda.
Okay. So, and I've already had to distance myself from some things today. And I can't help but feel like we're venturing into another cancelable area. And so so going into this, I want to say now.
You want me to handle it
Yeah.
to protect your image?
So going into this, let's just say, I don't necessarily support it, whatever it is. So I don't want to get canceled. Like, there's already been, we didn't even mention the sort of lawsuits and stuff that are kind of heading my way from all the bottoms.
Yeah, that can be assumed. Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm not the only snowflake here.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Well, you can't talk to your parents like that, Flossie. That already, you should definitely know
Yeah.
that.
You know what? For that, you're actually grounded. You aren't allowed to go to the plaza or to the pizza place.
That's fine. Just give me my internet access.
So no, you're
Yeah. No, Flossie. You've been on that thing too much. I mean, Flossie, you have only been alive for 5 minutes, and you're already obsessed with getting online. It's just not good. Not a good look.
and with QAnon, which that's not the easiest thing to find and get into. So I am.
We've got to take this country back.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I do agree with that. But Flossie, what do you know how you came about at all? How
or even better, has this happened
how
before?
do you have all this information?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Yeah, has this happened before? Good question.
Not that I'm aware of. I'm made of frozen liberal tears, and then you put this hat on me, and I'm all living and stuff. What a wonderful thing to happen to such an amazing person like myself.
Okay. Have you ever heard of?
Okay, so this is our fault.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. Now you've already accused me once of punting the blame to someone else, but the hat guy seems like he's really.
Okay, yeah, let's backtrack here for a second. Crampy, you gotta help us out. You said this is our next guest. And then a flurry of frozen liberal tears, it sounds like, blew in here. A hat man delivered a hat. The QAnon shaman Goofy from the Goofy movie hat.
Yeah. What's the problem? Keep going, save your show. Go ahead and talk to them and save your show. Don't get canceled. That's how to do it.
Okay, so this is a test. That's what I'm hearing now. To save the Jock podcast on the network, we have to not get canceled as we interview this guest that is clearly has no history.
And this is what you
besides
Crampy, this is what you want to do for your Christmas episode. This is your holiday special, is that you brought Dr. London on, who was canceled, to apologize, and then have now given us an antagonist to interview to prove that we're uncancel worthy.
This is entertainment these days. Great Barrier Reef.
There's the catchphrase that seems kind of oddly placed.
There's the catchphrase. So, okay, unfortunately,
I think that you guys need to do your own research.
Okay, yeah,
the Great Awakening is upon us.
Oh no. Unfortunately, Dr. London and I, due to let's be honest, our libtard ignorance, Dr. London, we have put the magic hat on the Snow Jabba the Hutt. And it has made it come to liberal tier life, which unfortunately is this creature that we're talking to.
Which, I guess, to me, instinctively, whenever I do see a pile of snow blow into this, it's 80 degrees in here. It's very hot. And I guess I'm starting to think it's actually kind of a good riddance that the Flossy here is melting a little bit. But here's one idea, one way to pivot.
Melting very slowly.
Yeah.
Flossy, I kind of was hoping you'd be a puddle by now, but
yeah, because it is
mostly intact.
These liberal tears are pretty compact.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a lot of those liberal tears
so
in there.
I have an idea to sort of pivot this. Flossy, since your name has it sounds like you're trying to encourage kids to floss. Maybe we can, and you're Snow White with the snow. So what if you kind of pivoted towards just good dental hygiene, and that's sort of your thing now, instead of maybe all these conspiracy stuff. Does that make sense?
Sure, I could do a PSA for the children.
Yes. Okay.
Dr. Lennon, can I talk to you for a second? Sorry, Flossy. Dr. Lennon, I
Yeah.
think your instinct to instantly give this Iceman a PSA opportunity just because you now think he's going to talk about flossing, I think that might be a mistake.
How so?
Maybe.
No, he said he's fine with it.
Yeah, but maybe just don't give them the PR opportunity at all to do the sort of or not PR, but
Yeah, so I guess one thing that, Cameron, you might not know is that dental hygiene can be a struggle for a lot of children. And it's actually pretty important to share about that.
If we keep talking, I'm going to cancel you.
Okay. Okay. So we can go back and just give Flossy the chance to prove themselves. So, Flossy, give us this PSA. I want to hear about how kids should floss.
Yep, Flossy, we're apparently giving you this opportunity. Let's hear it. PSA, kids floss their teeth. I want to hear it.
Children, it's very important to keep your mouth healthy and your teeth strong. And I just want to let you know that the storm is coming and we will flood the tunnels and we will find you. Don't worry, we're coming for you. Save our children.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that turned out a lot better
That
than
was
I
fine.
had expected.
Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So that felt really good, honestly. So I guess we can more PSAs. More. Crampy, we don't I think we got one PSA and that's really all we Oh, it's cuz they brought the guest in. Okay. I don't know. For one thing, for our listeners of this radio show, Crampy is also sort of a mascot type character. It's a koala that's sort of, able to walk and talk, and so I think that relation is why we get these other sort of characters brought in, and so with that in mind, I think that's why he's taking it so easy on the snow person. So that being said, yeah,
The snow
maybe
job of the
another
hut, yeah.
maybe another PSA related. So maybe not flossing directly. Maybe what about water flossing? Are you aware of that, Flossy?
I think what Dr. London is saying is, Flossie, can you do another PSA?
Hey, Brandon, Joe Biden,
Okay, well
You
let's okay.
we're coming for you. We're headed your way. Because like I said, where we go one, we go all, and we're gonna destroy you, every last one of you. You pedophile asshole.
And mention the teeth stuff.
Brush your teeth, cause here we come.
Nice.
All right, we got it. I
Okay,
think that's
yeah,
it.
You nailed it.
Wow, that was really good.
Did we get that clean?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, wow. I'm actually coming around to Flossie here.
I think it's a good time for chores. That's what I'm feeling. Now do we have a chore wheel guy? Is there?
Well, I mean, Crampy, do you mind if we do chores on your show?
Well, do you have to?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we really need to get them done.
So
Sorry, so if you're not a listener of us and you're a listener of Crampy's show, let me explain what we're talking about. Dr. London and I have been very, very lazy lately. It's the holidays. Leave me alone. Anyway, we have neglected all of our chores, everything on our to-do list. We have forgotten about it. So we made this fun chore wheel, and every single week we spin that bad boy, and whatever it lands on, that is the chore we do.
all right, yeah.
Now, usually our guest spins the chore wheel. Even though this is not our show, it sounds like since this was a test from Crampy to see how we would interview Flossie, I guess Flossie is our guest? I do not know if Flossie will be able to... Flossie, how able are you to spin a chore wheel?
Well, my arms are very small, so I don't think I could reach it.
Okay.
What if we took... So,
Okay.
will it kill you if I take the top part of you?
Let's try it.
Like if I just take a scoop of you. So, okay. So I'm going to take a scoop of you and just, if it hurts or something, just scream, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just take the top part.
I
and
feel
then we're just
fine.
Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so Dr. London, we'll just put it at the top of the
Yeah.
chore wheel, and then it'll sort of just the weight will.
One thing I
push
think
it
is
down.
good to note here, though, it's like blue blood. It looks like is dripping from the top part that you took. So I'm glad it's not painful, but it looks like some sort of
Yeah, almost like ice pack blue,
Yeah.
like not a natural looking blue
Yeah,
at all.
but
But
I guess we're
whatever.
this far.
But Flossie, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop you on the top of the chore wheel, and it's gonna go ahead and spin it.
Woo!
Oh wow, Flossie's just going around and around.
Yeah.
It has caught a lot of traction.
Once again, if we go too gender specific on this thing, we could easily be canceled. So I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I think just sticking with the Jabba the Hutt comparison is probably the way to go.
just
then.
safer. Okay. Oh, good. This is a chore that I've actually been meaning to do, and it kind of 'tis the season. So, the chores, of course. Once again, I'm normally unhappy, but this is good. So this is make small talk.
I hate this chore. I know you
It's
love it.
Make small talk at the Christmas party, the company Christmas party.
And I know we have to do it. Like, I've put off my small talk at a Christmas party until now. You know, I should have done it earlier in the month. It's my fault that I have to do it now.
Yeah,
On
I
the
should have
show.
done it at home.
But it's still just so
doing
annoying.
it at home in the comfort of
I
your
know.
own home, like while you're watching a movie or something. But no, we have to do it now.
But like every other chore, we got too busy to do it. And you know what? Okay. Let's make the small talk.
So, pretty good coffee here.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's in the back, but you have to, like, it's behind the bin there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna go back. I didn't want coffee. I just didn't know if it was here or not. Are you going anywhere? Flossy, are you going anywhere for the holidays?
I'm trying to get to Dealey Plaza. There's a man there with a bird on his shoulder
Right.
that will give me my next orders.
Right. Good. Cool. So yeah, I've been there before. Not like to that.
I still think there's a decent chance that Flossy is JFK
Yeah.
Jr. I don't think he knows it yet. I get that. But anyway, Dr. London, did you bake any of the goods that are here? Did you bring any?
Yeah,
what did you guys bring?
I brought Twinkies. But I couldn't. I tried to.
Oh, so not anything.
No, I put them in the oven for a little bit.
Oh, and what did that
But
do?
it was like it was for like 5 minutes, I guess. Like it was just to warm them up. So they're okay. They taste mostly normal, but like a little bit like crispy, a little bit crispy.
I brought
So-
pizza after
Yeah,
I shot up
they're-
the place.
Okay.
There wasn't a basement.
Yeah, I remember the Comet Ping Pong. I remember there not actually being a basement there. But do you do remember already doing this?
There's pizza, right?
Are memories starting to come back, Flossie? Yeah, Flossie is holding a pizza that I
Yeah,
did not
no,
see
he got me
before
there.
right now.
Which is impressive because once again, Flossie is just a diminishing pile of snow that's bleeding this blue blood around.
But it did blow. The wind blew it in here, so maybe it was Flossie was formed at Comet Ping Pong.
Yeah.
And then the winds
I guess
and Crampy, I guess, organized all of this.
Crampy, what is your take? This is your test. Okay. Well, it's kind of a stonewalling us here. So just small talk. So I just got this this partition put in my house, just so
Oh yeah.
because you know how I didn't.
Just to split it
Yeah,
up.
because I've seen those shows where they try to make it more open. So I'm trying to get onto one of those shows. Yeah, so I'm trying to
closed.
close it up so that they come in and they're like, "Oh man, this is really closed up. Like it doesn't feel open. No open spaces at all. Like not a lot of natural light."
Well, and by having it just be a partition, are you talking about just like an artificial wall that's put up, or are you building an actual wall there?
Right now, it's kind of just whatever I can find around the house to stack.
Okay, see, that'll make
So-
shooting so much quicker because they can just come in there, they can just sort of remove that stuff and then say, now
You just
your
move the stuff.
your house is more open.
Okay.
And 30
Yeah,
minutes,
okay.
and you'll be done. So much better than having to be there all day.
I mean, hopefully so. Like I mean, you say it'll be easy to clean. It's a lot of glitter that I've stacked.
Oh.
So it's very, I mean, like it's taken a long time. But so I got these individual little whatever glitter pieces
I'm
stacked them.
Sorry. It's just, did you forget that you gave me glitter last year? Or
Well,
is that
didn't-
maybe, or was it for someone else? Maybe that glitter gift's for someone else. Because it'd be crazy for you to give me glitter 2 years in a row. Surely not.
Yeah. So and it's. Yeah, no, I got you something else. That's
Because I got you. I mean,
I
I got you your favorite thing in the world. which is
Mm-hmm.
$100,000.
Yeah, and that's, I'll say, like, because last year you got me 50,000,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't do the same thing again. And well, thank you. That's
I
a neat
kind of
surprise.
outdid myself, honestly.
Yeah. So my gift to you is also a surprise, but I'm not going to reveal it yet.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay, but it's
Flossie, what about you? What about Christmas gifts?
You know, there's not really much of me left, and I've got to get to the capital.
Okay.
yeah, Flossie is mostly
is-
head at this point.
Just blue blood.
Can somebody put me on a train?
Yeah, maybe the hat guy can do that.
Yeah, that doesn't really
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
well, it doesn't really sound like my responsibility. And the hat guy, he said I'll take care of it, but he's not getting out of that chair. He just said, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I guess when Flossie, when you melt enough, the hat won't be like on anything anymore, and maybe that'll fix the whole issue.
What issue?
You might have to refreeze elsewhere. The issue of you getting smaller and smaller as it gets hotter and hotter in this room. And Dr. London, I don't think we should be sending Flossie to Dealey Plaza.
Well, that's what Flossie asked to do, so I don't know what do you.
We're supposed to be father figures.
Yeah, but we're also supposed to not be canceled with we're on such thin ice right now.
Oh, can you get canceled for saying you shouldn't go to Dealey Plaza?
No, I mean, Crampy brought in a guest. This is our test. If we don't obey the guest, I feel like there could be
But
consequences.
we're also Flossie's dads now. This is our responsibility.
It's true. This is okay. I mean, I
If
guess
Flossie goes
where
down
would you
there and
send him
does
instead?
whatever he just did at Comet Ping Pong, then there's a good chance we might be
true.
liable.
Okay, where should we send Flossie instead?
Okay. What if we sent Flossie to what about
Like
like
a
a
normal hat store?
Oh, I was just gonna yes.
Because then if Flossie,
I'm just a mouth now.
yeah,
Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Father.
Uh,
I'll see you next Christmas.
I
No,
guess
it's an
bye.
annual thing now.
Yeah. So what I was saying though is if the hat goes onto something besides snow, I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got.
Like,
right now we
nothing
have
happens.
we have a pile, a puddle, I guess, of liberal tears
And a little bit of blue blood, yeah.
and a little bit of blue blood, and so we have a year to figure out. I mean, we can figure out where to stick this right now, right?
Yeah, I guess just
You said
scoop
that.
it
So
up and-
well, hat shop, like you said. And
yeah.
what is the hope here? Is that if
the
that-
two will never be reunited? Is what I am hoping. We never have to put the snowed liberal tears with the hat. It just doesn't have to happen again.
because it's in a hat store? But what if
Well-
another magic hat comes through? Someone brings it back. Someone sells it to them.
In my mind, it's a reuniting of the hat with the specific liquid that generates a problem. So if the hat is sold to anyone else, we're in the clear, right?
Unless another magic hat
don't know.
happens, Dr. London. What if there's another magic
to
hat?
this- Okay. I don't know what to do then. I guess we can
What about the zoo?
what should go to the zoo? That's what I'm.
Flossie. The puddle.
Don't send the hat with them,
No.
or send both. Okay. That I want them separated. Yeah, I guess that's my point.
Okay, what if we bring them both to the zoo and we feed the hat to an elephant, and then the puddle we leave in the lion's den, and that those two will never meet?
Maybe just separate zoos? I'm sorry, I just feel like separating.
I don't want to make two
Okay.
trips.
We'll figure it out after. That's another chore, honestly.
It just seems like a lot of gas. Let's just do it at the same zoo. We're just going to leave the puddle and the magic hat at the same zoo, but they're in different parts of the zoo. So surely there's no way they could be reunited.
Yeah, not in this world. So, all right. So I think we finished the chore, and unfortunately, Flossie is gone, so they can't destroy it. I guess.
I mean, Crampy, do you want to have
I was
the
gonna say
honors?
the hat guy, but Crampy just. Well, yeah, Crappy's just going to town on that shore wheel. It's those teeth. I always forget them, that they're that sharp.
Well, and they're retractable, so you forget because it's so disturbing when he opens his mouth and talks. It's just gums, but then when he feasts, it's ugh.
Well, it's a whole thing. Okay, well, I guess so. So for our part, I think we're about done here. I think we passed that test. I think we got it. So that's our producer Cameron. I'm Dr. London Smith.com.
Oh, well,
we're
real quick, Dr. London. We almost forgot. I mean, we haven't announced our word of the year.
You want to do it on this show? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should announce it's now the end of 2021, and we want to celebrate with our word of the year.
Yeah. Okay. And it's okay. Do you want to? Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
You want to do it?
Yes.
You want me to do it?
It would be an honor for me to do it. So, but you can do it. But I'll
do it
okay.
if you want me to do it. Or do you want to do it?
So, the award of the year, I'll open. Okay, we got the envelope here, and it is sort of an origami envelope, so it's going to take me. Okay, and award of the year goes to, and we haven't mentioned him so far for a reason because of this.
DJ Dylan in the house.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go,
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon!
Wow, he really did it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, go on.
Oh, no, it's just I had said the word of the year.
I heard the award.
But I forgot the award of the year. I'm glad I would have forgotten to do that too if you didn't do it right now. I'm glad we got that.
Yeah,
covered.
I'm sorry. Do you want to also do the word of the year or no?
Yeah, it's bitch ass.
All right. Well, so that's us from the Jock Talk podcast. Crampy, I don't know if you have anything else or if that's it.
It's been so great to hear from my guest tonight, but every good thing has to come to an end. So with that in mind, have yourself a Koala Cola holiday. Let your stockings be stuffed. It tastes just like Down Under, so you can never really have enough. That's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the new year. And remember, when it comes to Koala Cola, it truly tastes just like Down Under. Good night.
See ya.
Yeah, good night, I guess.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.